Thank you. Well, as we said before, this is no. I think that if we are thinking in the different difficulties, barriers that rural women are facing and must overcome to achieve financial inclusion, first we need to understand in that the territory, the context, the characteristic of social organization, the gender role that are working, and how these local organizations are organizing themselves. In my case, it's the Gran Chaco region. There is located in northern Argentina, Paraguay, Bolivia, and Brazil. It is a pretty wide territory with a biodiversity, cultural diversity too, but we are facing also big challenges regarding environmental crisis and of course due to climate change. This is one of the images that Giselle was speaking about before. This is from this morning for the Pilcomayo River in the limit between Paraguay and Bolivia, Argentina and Bolivia, sorry. And as we can see, this is a flood, Pilcomayo River, and as we can see, women are at the front of climate crisis. And they are not only working to avoiding water, achieving their houses, but they are also the most affected by climate change, disproportionately affected by climate change, as these data show us. Women and girls are 14 times more likely to die in a climate event than men, and they represent the 80% of victims of climate disaster. Why? Now, why it happens? Well, we have, of course, some cultural issue, but the most important barriers or causes that we identify is that women don't have access to a range of different assets, such as education, land tenure, credit, connectivity, and so on. So, regarding our own territory, what we can analyze and the three principal main barriers that we identified are isolation. Of course, we are in a rural area. This is a common problem of all rural territories. The fragmentation of social fabric is a very huge problem. So the isolation is not only physical, but it's also from a point of view of the local organization. The lack of connectivity, of course, and poverty. Poverty in the sense that women economic activity used to be low-tech, inefficient, informal, so they generate income that don't allow women to escape poverty. They maintain the status quo now without allowing women to improve their way of life. So from the Fundación Gran Chaco, together with, I lost one image, but it doesn't matter. From Fundación Gran Chaco, we work and we have been building a wide network, a regional network with Paraguay, Bolivia, and Brazil, which is called the Red de Chaco, integrated by other NGO, but also private and public sector. So we try to build together now these different stakeholders, a general plan that in which each organization can implement a part, but we have like a master plan with specific initiatives. We identified three of them that, in my opinion, are the most important.